Alrighty, that's not the last of my water, but imagine if that was the last of your water. It's going to be 32, 35 degrees, especially on this salt pan. It's going to be a lot hotter today. That's the last of your water. You got to start thinking about some water. How are we going to get water out of a desolate place like a salt pan? Well, let's start. I'm going to need that container, so I'll put that over to the side. Now I need to dig a hole. That's a start, because we're going to make what's called a solar still. We're going to use the sun, and we're going to use some vegetation, and we're going to create enough water, not to sustain a human being for long periods, but to keep him alive and stop his brain and organs from frying. Now, there's a bit of a saying in the old survival world. The threes, they call it. 3 minutes without oxygen, you're dead. 3 days without water. And 3 weeks without food. It's early in the morning. That's when you should start doing what you got to do. Don't do it in the middle of the day. You're going to burn precious moisture. You're going to sweat, and then you're going to need a lot more water. It's almost going to defeat the purpose. All right, there's my hole. Now what we need is, we need to get some vegetation in that hole. So out the back there, I've had a good look. We're looking for a real big leafy type plant. This is the one I want. This is a wattle. Truckloads of this stuff around here. All right, so there's a couple of different ways. We've got our little solar still back there, which I'll need some green stuff for. And there's also another method we can use while we're here. Now, always carry a garbage bag of some sort in my backpack. So we'll set this one up first. I'm just putting a little nick in, just so I can fold him over but without breaking it off. That'll do us. Bunch him up. I'll get my garbage bag on that one. Bigger the bag, the better. This one's only a little bag, but it'll get us something. You got to use what you've got. All right, so what if I don't have a garbage bag? What if I can't find any plastic? Well, there's a hell of a lot of plastic inside the lining of a car seat. So I'm just going to tie that up so she doesn't fall off. Now I've got the sun there, and it's going to track over that way, so it's going to get the sun the whole time. So we're just going to sit him there like that. Point him down so our water runs down to this point here. That's our collection point. So what I might do is I might just tie him up like that, and that'll hold it and let everything flow down into it. We should get a little bit of water out of that. Make sure there's no holes down the bottom there, otherwise you're going to lose all your water. All right, we'll grab a couple of these and we'll head over to our hole. All right, we don't want all the sticks and stuff, we just want the big leaves, the big leafy vegetation, so we're going to strip it and start filling up our hole. I've got myself an old garbage bag. I'll split that down the middle. I'll stick my little cup in the center. Plate this over our hole. I'll use the sand here to hold it all down. I want it to fall into the center so that all the condensation goes down into the little cup. I think we're good. So this is all funneled down into the center. As the moisture comes up out of the sand and out of the leaves, and she'll just start to condensate on the plastic and down to the center. Now we wait. Yeah, a little bit of condensation going on there. Just get all that water going down to the bottom. Yeah, there's a little bit in there. All right, well, I'm going to steal the water out of the bottom of this. You can put like a clear tube in and then suck it out, but I'm just going to show you how much water is in here. So I'll just make an incision down here. And there we go. There's our water. Tastes a lot like wattle. It's water, and it'll keep you alive. Let's go and check our solar steel. That's probably got some more in it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. We've got a little bit of water in the bottom. A little bit of dirt in my cup. There's a bit in there. I reckon about 30 odd mils. I'll give her a whirl. Well, there you go. It tastes like fresh water, so she's good. Now, the longer you leave it, pull that back, have another crack at it. Once you've built your solar still, you can just keep working it and keep working it. Get the water out of it each day. And sit and wait for help.